Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel, second video of the day, and today it's not about news and newspaper, mercato and so on, maybe a bit mercato, let's see, but the main topic is the press conference of Massimiliano Allegri. First of all, I want to say welcome back officially to Massimiliano Allegri because it was beautiful. Beautiful to see him again in that famous press conference room where 2 years ago Agnelli said thank you for the 11 trophies in 5 years to Agnelli, for everything that he actually brought to Juve. He said that they had a really beautiful friendship 2 years ago. Now we are back. 2 years later, after Maurizio Sarri, after Andrea Pirlo, we have Massimiliano Allegri 2.0, the welcome back. I was emotional, and not only me, because also Allegri, and you will see it if you see the press conference when he started to speak, you clearly identified someone that was happy, but also really emotional to be back at Juventus. He has a love, a big and immense love for Juventus, and he will also say it at a certain moment. Not only that, he spoke about the captain band, Chiellini. Will Chiellini remain, yes or no? You will discover it with the words of Andrea Agnelli. You will also see that the vice-captain is not anymore Bonucci, but it is Dybala, as you saw probably in the thumbnail and in the title. Guys, I am super happy to translate what has been said in the press conference because I have the luck to speak different languages. I also speak Italian, so I follow it, and these translations are first hand. So let's go and let's start. We started with President Andrea Agnelli that really started with congratulating the Italian team for Euro 2020 because he never had a chance to do it publicly. And then he said, I don't have a lot of updates about the different topics, but we are here to spend a day or a press conference totally dedicated to Massimiliano Allegri. He said that he wanted to welcome him back, didn't want to go too much in the past because what he won at Juventus, what he did at Juventus is known by everyone, but he really wanted to place that live ahead hashtag again because we have to think about the future. He said, yes, Massimiliano Allegri is the right man for Juventus. He knows Juventus really well, and this is the man we want to work together with. Why? Because Allegri knows that at Juventus we have some values like working hard, discipline, sacrifices, and often also victories. We only think about tomorrow and about the future. These were the words of Andrea Agnelli. So these were a beautiful intro. They wanted to go to actually Allegri, but every time the journalist started to speak with Agnelli, Agnelli was not really happy about that because he said, we have here the man of the day, and you are actually asking a lot of questions to me. Like when they asked him, 4 years of contract, is that not too long for a coach? Because we don't see that usually. Where he answered, it's a sign of trust, and also that together we are starting a new cycle of work, a new project that we are planning together. Then they asked them, you suffered a lot when you said goodbye to him 2 years ago. Is it a choice of friendship? Andrea Agnelli, the president of Juventus, said it is absolutely not a friendship choice. It's a recognition of competences. He is the right coach. He said that multiple times about the fact that he is actually the most winning president of the Agnelli era of Juventus. He said, for me, the most beautiful trophy is the next one. I am focused on the next one. Guys, you can't actually, I can't show you the images, but if you see actually Andrea Agnelli with the desire to continue to win and to actually place Juventus where it belongs, you can be really confident that we will see a beautiful season. At least this is my own interpretation. What was the moment when Agnelli thought about Max Allegri to be again the coach of Juventus? Agnelli didn't really answer it with a specific moment, but he said, from the moment that we decided to split way and to change all the technical areas, because we have Cherubini, we have Arriva Bene, we thought also about Allegri. It was a really natural choice because I met him so many times, I know him so much that he is absolutely the right coach. And now we start with the second chapter, Massimiliano Allegri. His first word was innanzitutto. First of all, innanzitutto is a word that we always hear from Massimiliano Allegri. He started again with first of all, innanzitutto. He said, I am a bit emotional and in difficulty. I hope that with your first question, we will break the ice. Welcome back, Max. What did you find differently than versus the past? He said immediately, we don't want to look too much in the past. I really believe that Juventus want to cut versus the past. They don't want to speak too much with that. Even if we won, etc., etc., we are thinking all together versus the future, and that's what I'm also asking to the people that are watching the channel. Think about the future, concentrated, let be away all the negativity that happened, all the outs, etc., etc., etc. Let's think positive and let's focus on what we can win. When I started back, I had a lot of emotion and I had a lot of fun. There were a lot of young players that played great versus Cesena. Now the first team players are arriving. It's time to stop speaking about the past. Now it's time to open actually a new chapter. These were the words of Massimiliano Allegri, and then he said, I found actually a team with a lot of young players, players with a lot of qualities that want to show them. The big ones, the senators, you know, the senior players, they will have to show and to be an example for these players, because we want to open a cycle where in March we will be able to fight in every single possible competition. Is he proud about that second journey? Absolutely yes, because he said, I'm proud that Juventus called me back. He refused 2-time Real Madrid, and he also publicly said thank you to the president of Real Madrid, Perez. He said, I said thank you for 2 times contacting me to be the trainer of Real Madrid, but it was really an act of love toward Juventus. He continued, he said, what we did in the past would not help us to win in the future. From the 22nd of August, we need to make points because that's the start of the Serie A. We need to start again from now. The team won a Scudetti with Sarri and with Pirlo. We will have to build on that. So he's not actually throwing away all the work of his predecessors. He said they worked hard. They are new players, young players with skills. We will have to build on that. What about Ronaldo? And I know that you all want to know about Ronaldo. He said he's a smart man. He's a really great champion. He's a guy that scored 101 goals in 133 games. That's a lot. He talked with him like he talked also with the other players. It's not that he just talked to Ronaldo. He talked with everyone. But when he talked with Ronaldo, he told him how important this year would be. And he also told him that Ronaldo would have a different role than versus the past when he first arrived. Because when he first arrived, there were so much experienced players. Now there is a bit less experience because there are a lot of young players. So he's counting on Cristiano Ronaldo, not only on the field, but also off the field. He spoke immediately about Dybala, about how important Dybala is, because it's a player that is able to score goals. He found him strong, not only physically, but also mentally. Guys, 2 weeks ago, I made a video about Dybala, that this would be the year of Dybala. And immediately he said, Dybala will be the vice captain after Chiellini. Why? Because Bonucci went away. After, a bit later in the press conference, the journalist that was not sure that he heard it actually really correctly, he asked it again. Can you confirm that Dybala will be the vice captain? He said absolutely. At first we have Chiellini, where Andrea Agnelli took over the word, and he said, journalist, guys, before writing, you are a bit ridiculous, because I found it really ridiculous to call Chiellini on his holidays to say, stop your holiday, come back, sign a contract. There are absolutely no problem with Giorgio Chiellini, so we can confirm that Chiellini will be not only the player of Juventus, will be the captain of Juventus 22-23 without any problem. After him should be Bonucci, like last year, the vice captain. Allegri said no. No, why? Because at Juventus we work with some hierarchy of ancienity, but also about appearances. And after Chiellini, it is Dybala. If Bonucci wants to have a captain band, he should go to the store, take the captain band, and go to the street to play football. Guys, this was a joke. He also said Leonardo Bonucci knows about it. He went away to Milan. He came back, and from that moment, it starts again from zero. So that means, and I calculated it because that was not said in press conference, but the first one is Giorgio Chiellini, second one with 253 appearances and 7th season that will start is Dybala. We have as a third, we have Alexandro with 232 appearances in 7 seasons that will start, and Cuadrado fourth man with 222 appearances. Also, him will start his 7th season at Juve. He spoke about Rabiot. 3 goals are not enough for him. He spoke about McKennie, that he had a lot of qualities, a player that he already saw live, and that was really beautiful. But then he concentrated again about Dybala, that he said, I found him actually, I welcomed him at Juventus. He was a kid. I left, he was still a kid, but now I come back, I met him, and he's really a man with some maturity more, and I'm really happy about that. What about the free kicks? Free kicks really easy. We have Dybala that is able to score them. So Dybala will take the responsibility of free kicks when they are on the left. When they are on the right, it will be Cristiano Ronaldo. If we have a new man that is able to take them with his right foot, probably he will take them, and Cristiano Ronaldo will take the ones that are a bit more distance. Guys, easy. Speaking about Miralem Pjanic, that will come back to Juve, I don't know, but that little smile of Massimiliano Allegri made me think about it. He spoke as well about the new system for him, 5 subs at Juventus, because he never experienced training during COVID period. 5 subs. He said, I will be chill, calma, because I don't want to make disasters if I start shooting with 5 subs immediately. The Scudetto points should be 86 points, 88 points, because there is a fierce competition in Serie A with Inter that are the favorites because they won last year. Milan grew a lot. We have to pay attention to Napoli and also Roma. Spoke about the offensive possibilities of the team and also about Quadrado. He said, pay attention. I'm not here to put a team on the field that is entertaining people, but I have to put a team on the field that win games. That's what he's looking for. So we find back an old Allegri that is really thinking about winning and not doing the circus to entertain everyone. He wants to find the balance. Balance in the team, really important word, but pay attention. They will have to rotate a lot because the players are coming from a Euro or a Copa America where they played in the summer. The medical staff will have to be really good to keep the players in shape, but there will be some rotation. Finally, after the captain, the discussion, they also spoke about Bernardeschi, that he's happy to welcome him back because he's sure that for a player can't become bad when he has skills. He has skills. The beautiful thing is that he will welcome him back with another mentality, maybe a mentality of a winner because he won at Euro 2020. Is Ronaldo, and will Ronaldo be the number 9 at Juventus, the striker? He said, at the moment I don't know if he will start on the left or as a number 9. One thing is sure, Cristiano Ronaldo is one that scores goal. Beautiful one. He didn't want to speak about Locatelli and Mercato, of course not, but he said that he couldn't wait to actually welcome Arthur after his surgery. So we'll have to wait for that. The last thing he said was, I really believe in the team, but then we need to win because it's the only thing that matters. These were the words of Massimiliano Allegri. Guys, long video. I tried to explain you as much as I could in really a small time translating it. What I felt, and I hope you are still there, what I felt was an emotional Allegri, but an Allegri that really loves Juventus. He said also that he's corporate to Juventus. He's really a corporate man that together with the company, with the club, he's thinking about solutions on Mercato. Yes, absolutely yes, but also about all the strategy and that he wants to working hard, discipline, being corporate, thinking positive, and also that he's happy with the team that we have because they have so much potential that we have to put out on the field to show the people that we want to go back to win. Not only a one-year project, but a longer project together with President Andrea Agnelli and Massimiliano Allegri. I hope you loved it. Thank you, guys. We'll try to speak about that also live, maybe tonight. Let's see. Grazie, forza, Juve.